I am not teaching, I am publicly learning. But hi and welcome to Learning for Life in UK test part 595 while doing a leg injury prevention training. And if you participate in the leg injury prevention training in the second half of the video, that's at your own risk. Now we want to find out basically, is the police part of the civil service in the United Kingdom or not? So I'm just trying to find it out. We didn't want to use additional resources, but police, United Kingdom. Let's go to Wikipedia. We're saying it. Law enforcement in the United Kingdom. So that is not official. Of the tests, we'll only have to learn for the tests what is here written in it. But we ourselves want to know, is the police civil service or not? We have found that it is part of the public sector. Law enforcement in the United Kingdom is organized separately in each of the legal systems of the United Kingdom, England, Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland. Most law enforcement duties are carried out by police constables of the territorial police force. There are 39 territorial police forces in England, 4 in Wales, 1 in Scotland and 1 in Northern Ireland. Each is responsible for most law enforcement and crime education. The territorial police forces of England and Wales are overseen by the Home Office and by Police and Crime Commissioner or other police authority, although they are operationally independent from government. The British Transport Police, the Ministry of Defence Police, the Civil Nuclear Constabulary provides specialist policing service in England. Okay, now the question is it now? It is a public service, but is it a civil service? Now we have a list of the 39. But I don't think we have that much time to read them by myself. Accountability. Okay, I don't really want to. I don't want to use additional resources at all. I know we are even by Wikipedia, not official anymore, so I don't really want to search what the police is. Is the police in the UK civil service? About us, civil service, government UK. What is a civil service? Now we come across it. About us. The civil service serves that is government UK. We had read it already, and that does not happen. UK Civil Service, civilservants.org.uk. The UK's unwritten constitution recognizes 3 independent power bases: Parliament, the executive, that is the government, ministers and civil servants, and the judiciary. So in the United Kingdom, according to these people, this is not part of our official, the government ministers are part of the executive. The media and journalists are often referred to as the fourth estate. In more detail, civil servants are those who are employed by the Crown. The Crown fulfills the same role as the national level that the state fulfills on the international plane. The executive, the government of the day, represents the Crown state. The Crown and state and dual government come and go. Civil servants are usually, but not always, in practice employed by ministers of the Crown, so most civil servants work in government departments. There are 45 of these bodies of executive agencies, such as Agent Passport Office, the Met Office, the DVLA, Public Health England and Companies House. Oh, where you go? The Food Standard Agency is a particular special case, and that is an NMGD, which was created by merging 2 large. Okay. The police service. Other public servants. There are a wide variety of other public bodies which do not generally employ civil servants. The main categories are non-department public bodies, the National Health Service, the armed forces, public corporations, local authorities, the police service. What was it? There are a wide variety of other public bodies which do not generally employ civil servants. These are public bodies, but they do not generally employ civil servants. The National Health Service is a category of its own, as a huge central government organization, which has a large degree of independence but is otherwise constitutionally quite similar to NDPBs. It does not employ civil servants, other than on loan, for example, the Department of Health. So they are not civil servants, but they're doing public work in the public sector, the National Health Service. The armed forces are another major central government employer of public servants who are not civil servants. So they are public servants for soldiers, but not civil servants. Other public servants, but not civil servants, work for public corporations such as the BBC, the Bank of England, the communication regulator Ofcom, the Civil Aviation Authority, British Nuclear Fuels, and the British Waterways Board. Okay, what was the next thing? What do civil servants do? Institute for Government.org.uk. 547,000 people. Okay. Civil servants are a narrower group than public sector workers. Police officers, teachers, NHF staff, members of the armed forces and local government officers are not counted as civil servants. So with other words, we are almost 2 hours now searching basically that. They are not civil servants. Police, teachers, NHS staff, soldiers, and local government officers are not civil servants. They are public servants. Or working in the public sector. Now we have to find out basically, are all people working in the public service, in the public sector, public servants? No, I wouldn't say so. The civil service professions. Professions are groupings of officials with particular skills and knowledge. More than 270,000 civil servants making up the operational delivery profession are concentrating in a few large departments. Operational delivery, cross-department professions. Okay, we're gonna read that in the next part. That seems to be pretty good. And also the other things, civil service staff numbers. What exactly is this? Institute for Government. We will continue here with going, but we're coming to the end, to a close. We will continue in our 10th part or so to the subject to find out what are civil servants. Because it's not written in the book. If you're here to continue our search for it, you can go directly to the next video. We will do now the leg injury prevention training. If you participate in the leg injury prevention training, that's the arm risk. We bring one leg up and we bring the foot up and down. Down. Now the other one up. And now we're doing the tranquilizer. Breathe in. Again in. And out. And last time in. Out. Now we're going to close the legs. And out. I'm going to look at 6 minutes. And the next exercise. Keep circling. And we're having a swinging leg, we swing it to the side and in front. Actually, can look what it was. Now, if you read on now, what if people has gone to the next part? We could do something completely apart from it. Departments of government. Let's go over it again. What is the end of the government? Way over here. Okay, I can't find the page. Government agency. Can't find it. You have changed the leg. Let's read the funny thing here. Next exercise, foot in front and back. The United Kingdom's Office of Fair Trading, as it then was, commissioned a review addressing the impact of public sector procurement on competition, which reported in 2004. And they found competition effects for procurement can be both positive and negative. The public sector, by virtue of its overall demand in certain markets, may be in a position to protect and promote competition, for example by maintaining a competitive market structure through deliberately sourcing its requirements from a range of suppliers, by providing incentives to suppliers to invest and innovate in the change leg, or by helping firms to overcome barriers to entry. It may, however, also restrict and distort competition. An example, by adopting procurement practices that have the effect of restricting participations in public tenders and that might even discriminate against particular types of firms. Last but not least, the public sector may fail to contribute towards an improvement of competitive conditions where it could not, in principle, do so. Contract types used in government procurement include fixed price contract, cost plus contracts, time and material contracts, and indefinite quantity contracts. Now we just read it, so we have something to do. And we're doing the next exercise. We're bringing my leg up and breathing in. And breathing out, bringing the leg to the side. Breathing in. Out, leg in the middle. And down. And again up. And out. Breathing in. Out in the middle. And down. And again in and up. Out the leg to the side. Breathing in. Out in the middle. Down. In and up. Out to the side. Breathe in. Out in the middle. Down. Next exercise. Leg up. And we're pressing queer and sitting against the knee. Right ankle with the leg, flex the foot, even the hips toward the back, a little bend in there. And a little longer, and now changing. Next exercise, leg up, and we're pressing the line up to the side, up to the side. On the other side, knee presses up to the side. And next exercise, one hand on tummy, one lower back, and bring the leg up. If the quad muscles cramp, bring the leg up and point of the foot. Now bring the leg up. Control with the hands with the other full back. Try to bring the leg higher. And bring it up and by the foot. The other leg up. Try to bring it higher. And bring it up and by the foot. And for the last exercise, you can do the horse, the stand, up and just down. You can do the horse, and bring the leg in, and bring it out, and get in, out. Or you can do another exercise. You have a good standing leg, and when you swing one leg back, try to be taller on the standing leg. Try not to fall in the abdomen. Have the flexed foot at the swinging leg. And the upper part of the body goes down, and the lower the leg comes up. And last two. And now we're changing with the other leg. Foot is flexed at the swinging leg. The upper part of the body comes down and the leg comes up. Try to be tall on the standing leg and try not to fall in the abdomen. And we're doing allows to and breathe in and out. In. Out. Breathe in and close the legs. And out. I thank you very much, and until next time.